name is Meshack. I'm a 6'8" forward center. I'm from Burlington, Ontario. Just turned 23 and graduated with my Bachelor of Arts in Community Studies. I started really playing it probably in grade 6 or 7.
Okay.
I got cut from my grade 6, 7, 8 team, and my grade 9 team, I didn't play a single game. Grade 10 team, didn't really play. Grade 11, I played behind my brother, so he was the star at the time, and I maybe played 2 games. So I really started playing in grade 12 and 13. Growing up, we didn't have, I didn't have the chance to go to basketball camps, with our family. We struggled growing up. My mom, 5 kids, so it was really tough on her and my dad, and raising all of us. And we were all really young at the same time. I think at the most we're like 2-3 years apart from each other. So a lot of kids in the house, so it's kind of tough. And you can see how big I am, so you can imagine my family members. So growing up, I wasn't the fastest. I was mostly the biggest. I wasn't the quickest, most athletic, most skilled player on any of my teams. So I really use that as motivation. A lot of people telling you can't do this, you can't do that. When I hear those things, I try to blurt it out. It comes in the left ear, goes out the right ear. I try to use it as motivation. I've been told before that I couldn't play, at a high level in university. I've been told different things growing up, but I don't really take things that got too personal. And I know where I come from with my family. My dad's a really hard worker. My mother's a really hard worker. So, looking at them, how hard they work, why not work as hard as them? So I try to better myself, not just in basketball, but just in life as a person, and use those tools to help me be successful in every aspect.
Touch the goal. Opposite side. Ball back, last spot. Touch the cone. On the opposite side here. Finish strong there. So one thing about Meshack in these days you don't see often, he's a traditional center. So he's pretty fundamental with his feet. He's got a soft touch around the rim and he can also shoot it. But mainly I just think, just mentally he got more stronger. He's knowing his strengths, and he realizes that he's actually better than he thinks he is. And going towards the professional level, that's usually the main issue. Is it's a mental focus, it's a mental strength, and you got to know who you are, what you can do, and what you have to work out on. And I think he's starting to realize his strengths more and more as he grows. And even when you take him out to the summer and these things to see him against some professional competition when he was younger, you get to see how he matches up, and you get to see those skills that those skills that come out naturally, and those are some skills that you don't really teach, you can't really teach.
My dad growing up, actually, when he was really young, he was a wrestler before he became a pastor. So I think that's where we got our strength from. My mom, she did play basketball, actually. My mom, she taught me my first post move, which was a drop step and an outside door court. She also played with Dikembe Mutombo. He plays in the NBA. Well, he played in the NBA before with the Houston Rockets and other teams. He's now far retired, but she knew him and knew his family. So I think we got those genes from my parents, and also my parents are really tall. So for me, prayer is my biggest thing. It helps me to zone in and lock in on myself, and really, get away from the world and just be in that moment just with God. I just try to, consult with my dad. He's a minister, so he's dealt with a lot of people with different problems in life. So any problem I have, I can always bring it to him, and it's nothing new to him. So he's helped me to get through a lot of things. Growing up, my dad's a minister. He's a pastor, so I kind of really had no choice to be a Christian. He obviously gave us a choice when we got older to go to church and stuff, but when we were younger, it was kind of mandatory. In my grade 12 year, when I joined Rita, I couldn't make a left-hand layup. I had to be taught how to completely run again, a lot of different things like that. And my coach, he really helped me. He understood the type of person I was, and he also respected that I was a man of faith. So he helped me to get to university. When I did come to K.rain University, where I graduated, it's pretty tough just because, being away from my family members and, my friends, and I had a couple of friends up there, but being there, it was really a different experience for me in terms of like, the lifestyle, the party life, and everything. So I kind of got myself mixed up in a little bit of it, not too bad, but so it kind of got me off my faith. And my first year was kind of rough. My rookie season was kind of rough. I played sometimes, didn't really play. I would say probably my second year was probably one of the funniest years because we won the championship. In my third and fourth year, where it was really good individually for me and for my team. I made a lot of good friends, and a lot of my teammates were able to like show their skills. But for me, faith has been really important just because whenever I'm down and don't feel like things are going right, I'm gonna always turn to God. Ask God, what should I do? And one of my favorite scriptures, it's one of Steph Curry's favorite scriptures actually is Philippines 4:13, and it's I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. So that scripture really means a lot to me too because it helps me. It gives me the power that when I step on the court or when I step into a classroom or when I step into the interview, I know that through Christ I'm able to do the things that I want to do. So that's a big part of my faith. I would say never give up. Always always think better of yourself. Be humble. I mean, I was a kid who was a fat chubby kid when I was younger who had any faith in, didn't really play, got cut from a lot of the teams. Was a laughing stock among some of the people that I knew, and I just signed a professional contract to play, in the top league in Holland. So I mean, the sky is definitely not the limit, because we've been on the moon. So I mean, just kids, just reach out for your goals, reach out for your dreams. Never let anyone tell you you can't do it, and if they do tell you you can't do it, to use that as motivation the best way you can.